On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Let me say this. Like I said earlier, I always go to biological shit and scientific shit. We cry in order to communicate and solicit help. What the fuck is you gonna do to help me when I start fucking crying? Crying is a mode of communication. Men who cry a lot to their women, because like I said, I would cry, but I'm not afraid to cry or whatever. But I cry to myself. I'm not gonna cry in front of somebody. So if something happened, I would cry. Not saying
you just be.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Veronica. Hey, Mr. Let Go. Yeah. How often do you cry?
Hell, it's not every something. I've cried though.
Like if you had to put it on, like if you had to put them all together and then like get the median mode average of your cries. How often do you think you cry? Every 2-3 months?
Yeah.
That's absolutely right.
That's absolutely.
I think you're living in your own bubble, and it doesn't happen.
I mean, see, that's like you're living in your own bubble. You listen. I'll give you credit.
Veronica, hold on. Look, listen to y'all. Listen for a second, y'all.
Okay.
One thing that needs to happen right now for the audience is for a man to actually speak, whether it's me, Rashawn, or one of the guys. Because
wait. Bruiser. It's Bruiser.
Bruiser? Okay, my fault.
I'm the only other one.
Yo, Sean, you gonna take that? So, what I'm saying is, I understand where Anton is coming from. You know, when Veronica, you said when your son fell and hurt himself or whatever, we don't cry when we hurt ourselves physically. I don't think I've ever cried out of physical pain. I've cried out of emotional pain. I don't think I've ever cried in my life out of, well, you know, when I was a little child or whatever.
Exactly, when you was a child. That's where
other than that, we don't cry out of physical pain. So when we fall or hurt ourselves, we're not going to fucking cry, okay? Because, hold on. Okay. Because crying psychologically is a cry for help. When you cry, it's meant, one, to release, but two, to like get somebody to help you. You feel me? Animals actually cry. They don't have tears come out of their eyes, but they make noises and shit because they're in trouble. So crying, screaming, yelling, shit like that is letting other animals, other people know that there's a problem. So we don't need to do that because we're men. Women do that because y'all need us. And that's kind of like what Anton was saying. Men have built the world for y'all, so y'all kind of have to cry in order for y'all to get the attention solicited to you. So with us as men,
in regards to that though,
hold up. We don't need to cry like y'all think we do. We do need to cry because we're human, but we have to make sure the delineation is there. We ain't running around crying because we feel sad. You feel me? So I just wanted to put that in there. Go ahead, y'all.
So hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. In between talking, can y'all mute? Because I'm getting a lot of feedback, but go ahead.
Okay. I think the question started from when the son is small, the kid is small. Are they taught love? Are they taught their emotions? That's where it started when you're younger. You know, I'm sure plenty of you have, when you were kids, have expressed hurt through tears. Anton, you're not going to sit up here and say you have never shed a tear when you was a kid, when you fell and hurt yourself, or you was hurting in some type of way.
What's the purpose of doing that? We're males. We don't sit around crying. What the fuck is it?
Let's not be so naive to the fact that when you were a little boy, you shed tears.
Why do y'all want your sons to be so weak?
Exactly. I just don't understand. Why do y'all want that?
So listen, fellas, hold on, fellas. Everybody watching this, everybody restreaming this, let me help y'all to understand something. Cry in front of her once, she gonna think it's cute. Cry in front of her twice, you lost her. It's so.
Let me have the audience understand.
No. Hold on. No. You okay, keep crying in front of her, I promise you, it's over. They can say this cute junk what they want to. They watch a lot of movies. They done seen The Notebook 30 times. Cool. That's cute. That's all of that. Cry in front of her twice, you done, bro. It's over. She will even if she thinks that it's a thing, subconsciously, she's going to think you a bitch. I'm telling you, she's going to feel. This is why women say they think about it. They don't even say that I want a husband no more. They say I want a partner. They think that they're on the same level as you and that they have the same things that you need, that they need. They think that you don't even provide all of the things that make it okay for them to even be able to exist out here in the world today, because we've civilized the world to the point to where they don't even respect you enough to call you the man of the house. You're not the head of the household, right? They don't run decisions by you, or they don't respect you enough to even be able to operate in a traditional sense in a household. They look at you as a partner, bro. And as a matter of fact, you're not even a majority shareholder anymore. If you walking around overly emotional on a regular basis, trying to express yourself, and you don't find a suitable outlet for that, go play some basketball, go box. I don't even care if you get on a video game and express that jump on Call of Duty. Figure out a more effective way to vent. Stop walking home crying all day, because then y'all gonna be calling me on coaching calls talking about she don't respect me and I don't understand it. It's because subconsciously she can't understand you, because her brain is programmed to look at masculinity completely different. If she want a girlfriend, and tell her to go get a lesbian. I'm telling you, you lost her. After the second time, it's over, bro. If it ain't a life event, like somebody died or you just got a kid be born, if the minute that y'all get married, you sitting there boo-hooing about her walking down the aisle and she kissing on your tears, you done, bro. That's it.
Can I ask you a question, Anton? Why do we got to go to the extreme of crying, though? I mean, just because we talking about emotions or feelings, does it got to go that far?
What kind of emotions? Give me an example.
Because I mean, what I'm trying to figure out is, you said you can do it once, but you can't do it more than that.
Give me an example of an emotional outburst that you have.
Bruce,
okay.
Because anything you say,
so
you're gonna say yourself.
So if I lose a relative or something like that.
He said if you lose a relative,
that's a life event.
You cry.
Okay,
that's a life event.
So anything other than that, don't cry.
So
Bruce, like what? Give me an example. Let me
say this. Like I said earlier, I always go to biological shit and scientific shit. We cry in order to communicate and solicit help. What the fuck is you gonna do to help me when I start fucking crying? Crying is a mode of communication. Men who cry a lot to their women, because like I said, I would cry, but I'm not afraid to cry or whatever. But I cry to myself. I'm not going to cry in front of somebody. So if something happened, I would cry. Not saying
you just be.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Veronica. Hey, Mr. Let Go. Yeah. How often do you cry?
Hell, it's not every something. I've cried though.
Like if you had to put it on, like if you had to put them all together and then like get the median mode average of your cries, how often do you think you cry? Every 2-3 months?
Yeah.